Good morning. We have Shiloh here. She's saying good morning with us. She's adoptable through the Hope Highway. She's a sweet little puppy pup. And if you have an interest, reach out. I want to talk with you this morning about boundaries, a topic that's an ongoing conversation in my office with people. I'm finding folks are feeling pretty conflicted right now as end of November and December approach. They're having a lot of internal concern and conflict about potentially regathering with family members who voted contrary and continue to represent, they continue to represent views that are contrary to the best interest of their family members. So some examples of that are if you're a survivor of sexual trauma and then you're looking at commingling again with people who voted someone who's been convicted of sexual abuse into office, someone who said that all that's needed is to grab your gender by the genitals, and that has, done lots of things like that, retweeted memes about getting your gender getting to the top through performing sexual favors, etc. That's just like one example of how you might have this internal conflict. There's other communities, other people who belong to other communities that have been very hurt by hateful rhetoric, and then you're looking at regathering with potentially like reuniting with people who support that rhetoric. As you can imagine, that's quite a heartache, and it creates anxiety in people who are trying to figure out how to manage this. So I'm speaking to you today if you are a person who is struggling with this, and I want to empower you in a few ways. Way number one is I want you to check in with whatever narrative you're building inside of your mind about what would happen if you said you didn't want to gather with family this year. Are you building narratives about how people would get mad at you, people would get upset, etc.? If so, I'm here to remind you that you are not responsible for the emotions of anyone else. That does not mean that you can go up to someone and kick them in the shins and say, haha, I'm not responsible for your feelings. That's on you. That's not what I'm suggesting. What I do mean is that you have every right in the world to speak your truth with kindness and compassion, and to set boundaries around who you want to share your energy with. And the way that people respond to your truth, and truth is a subjective word sometimes. Sometimes it's not. I mean, the truth is the world is not flat. We know that. The truth is that there's empirical data that supports the use of vaccines to manage illness. The truth is 1 in 4 women have reported an experience of sexual abuse at some point in their life. Some truth is not subjective. However, some truth is experiential. And when I say truth, I mean your experience, your lived experience. So if you're speaking about your lived experience and that is feeling very hurt and invalidated by people in your family because of their actions, and your lived experience is such that has led you to the truth of you really maybe don't want to share your energy with those folks right now, you don't have to. You don't have to. One of my clients has shared these beautiful words with me. She asks herself, where is it written that I need to blank? Where is it written that I need to fill in this like thing you're telling yourself? So I want you to ask yourself that, because in general, I think we've been socialized to believe that we have like this overestimated sense of responsibility for managing the dynamics within a family unit. And that's just not true. That's just not true. Everyone's responsible for their own thoughts, feelings, and reactions. Some people in your family are doing the work, and that's wonderful. Some people aren't. And I hope that they decide to, and And I really hope that. But it can't be your responsibility to manage those feelings of others in your family. So that's what I want to empower you to do today. There's a lot out there, a lot of free education on YouTube, on articles you can read about personal boundaries, boundaries around your energy, your time, um, information, who you share sensitive information about yourself with, your financial boundaries, your physical boundaries. There's all kinds of good stuff out there about that. Today, I want to empower you. You get to set boundaries. And sometimes that boundary might even be saying, I don't really know how I feel right now. I need some time to sort this out. And so I'm going to sit this one out, or I'm going to wait to decide till the day of. And that's okay. You get to decide what's best for you, nobody else. Have a great day.